right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to where I where whereas well where welcome back to the drawing of the magical girls, I guess. Today I want to finish this up, and hopefully we're able to get the whole line art done actually fine. I still think that I actually need to put this a little bit down there, but for the rest, she already looks decent. I already like how she is looking. Starts to look, but first things first, I need to look for a book because that is the thing that needs to be done. So book, anyway, drawn. Book. I just need a simple fucking book. Don't mind if I do. I need a simple fucking book because we need to find a book and then the drawing of a book so that we can see where and how. Alright, so boop, 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 boop. That's a book, that's a book, that's a book. I think we're gonna go for this. Yes, excellent. We're gonna go for this picture right here. So we know now how to draw a book. Not easily said and done, but we're knowing now how to draw a book. So if we just pick up the book and then go for the picture itself, we can already see how it works, and then we're going to be implementing that into the drawing where we're going to be going for. Why am I looking for a book? Because it's a thing that I need to do anyway. So allow me to show you what went wrong earlier today, so that get the concept why the hell am I drawing a book? Come on, are you working? Don't say to me that the pencil isn't working. Oh no. Well, that's a problem. That's a problem indeed. That means that I need to restart the whole PC. Oh boy. Boof. Alright, I'll be right back in one minute. Just give me a sec. Jeez Louise, why did I not check that? Well, because I actually went out to get dinner today, so don't mind me. Just gonna be doing a casual restart, and then we're fully back because streaming again, get that thing up and running. Alright, well, we're back. Well, we're not back, but we're back in business. And this time it should be working, so yep, it is working. Alright, cool. So yeah, things like these happen, you're trying to do stuff and then you realize like, oh well, it happens. It happens like a bad boy, yes. So yeah. Don't mind me just starting up all the stuff that needs to be done, and we're back in business probably in 2 minutes, but you never know how long it takes. But one thing is for sure, the tablet's now finally connected, but which means that I need to actually look up the drawing again. I will use history this time, and that would actually fix a lot of stuff. How to draw a book. There you go, step by step. Oh, very spooky stuff. It is not very hard, but you need to draw the book cover, and then you need to draw it, and then you need to round the cover. Yeah, I get it. We're gonna get some lovely interrupting beep boops, but for the rest, it's gonna be lovely. So as you can see, I'm already starting it up. I need to switch the screen back again to the other side, like here. There you go. Then I get the other error in my PC. Lovely. Don't you love it when you have like a glitchy out PC? It's like the best solution to the work. So yeah, we're gonna be using this book, and then we're gonna be creating a better book so that Mina actually holds the book properly, instead of holding the book like this. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be editing the book, how it looks and how it works, so that she can hold it properly, so that she can wave nicely. Alright, so that's what we're going to be doing. I hope you're all going to be enjoying that, and until then, I'm going to be using that. So I need to do this. It has been a while before I did this anyway. But yeah, first things first, we need to switch this back to 8.2. Then we need to go back here. We need to select the layer that we need. We don't need that hand. We don't need that hand. We need this book. Alright, so the main problem with this book is that it doesn't look as good as the rest. So we're going to be removing the torso, I believe. Yes, we're going to be removing the torso so that we can, you know, fully correctly get this book online properly. So first things first, we need to draw the book in its fine lines. I'm not a very good person when it comes to drawing 3D models or, well, sketches. I'm not that. So the idea here is that we're drawing this book, but now we need to make sure that this book, it's in a spectral place, so it has as you can see, if I now get these things up and running properly, I can do that. So the idea here is that we're doing this, like, you know, properly drawing the whole damn thing, but we need to be careful with this. So we're drawing the book, and then we're going to be adding the stuff that needs to be done on the book to get things properly done. So I need this to be here, and now we have a fully functional book, right? Delays whatsoever on it. Probably the answer is yes, but as you can see, it's a very hard thing to do, drawing a straight line with books like that. You should think that, you know, books would be very easy to make, but they're not, especially when you're trying to get the book that you want. You want to make a book like, you know, you want to make a book that looks like a book and not like a cheap knockover of a tombstone, let's put it that way. Because cheap knockovers of tombstones is like, whoo, yeah. But yeah, sorry for the little disturbance in the stream. It was like, you know, I think that I did not. If I would have seen it coming, I would have already said so. The main issue with this is actually that the main issue is that I'm actually wanted to get from point A to point B with this. The idea is that, you know, I wanted to stream today, but I had dinner. The dinner was outside of today's lovely place, so I was like, I was not in full control of where we were going, which means that which means I could not check for any abnormalities that might be occur once I'm going to be doing the stream. So I had no time to double check it because, you know, I did not check my thing, and otherwise it would have been quickly solved. Alright, so now we've done it, right? Now we have done it. Now we have a decent looking book, right? We have now a decent looking book, right? Yes, we have. Alright, now we need to look for the continue of it. So what do we need to now draw? We draw the simple things. And now we need to cut it down to make it round. Alright, we need to make it round. One side we need to make it round. So we're gonna make it round on this side. Like so. We need to make it round like so. So the idea is that we're now making a round cover. So I should be able to do this like so. Something is going on here. Something fishy. It's very difficult to draw books. I don't know. It's not my good thing of doing it. I can draw them ish, but the main issue with drawing books is like, you know, you're working with a book and well, you know, you're working with more things than just only the book. And you want to make sure that the book looks decent enough to represent as a book, so that, you know, it doesn't get totally screwed over. Because you want to make the prop look real. Well, you don't want to make the prop look real, you just want to make sure that the prop does look decent enough to represent a real book. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, I need to lower the size here. So the idea is that we are having a book, which then, represents all these pages in the book. So yeah, let's see. So this is the book now. Now we need to make sure the book is quite on the right side of the book, like so. So now we have actually a book that works like a book, that looks like a book, because we actually have implemented the things that we need to have, which is a hardcover on this side of the thing. So now we actually have implemented what we need, which is like, implementing that the book is a book that actually works. So we have the book, we have the hardline over here. Oh. And now we can just add that towards the book, and there you go. Alright, so now we have the book probably completed, right? No more nasty surprises, I believe. Yeah, there you go. So the idea here is that we have now a book that works. It's a book with straight lines, and it looks like a book, acts like a book, and feels like a book. There you go. There you go. Fix that. Alright, lovely. So we have now the book that it works properly, right? We have the text right here, blue, 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 like so. We can put text right here, and then bluish, and that is like so, and then, have this with that, and then be like, oh no. And then you have like this. So we can make it now into a writing book, right, with a chapter on it that works like that. Yes. Alright, so now that is fixed. Now we need to actually add that part to it, because we need to actually give this book some knowledge. So we need to put this on a map, we need to put this on a we need to put this on a different map, because this is gonna be the book part, which is quite hard to require. Let's put it that way. So what I'm gonna be doing here is, how do you say? I'm gonna be trying to get some text here and then some other text here. So don't worry. The book, Google Translate. Google Translate, very important. It's like, you know, Google Translate, and then we're gonna be typing in here the lonely rock. I believe that's a real word. No, I believe that's a word, right? That we're looking. The lonely rock. All right, and then we're gonna be switching this to English, and then we're gonna go this to Japanese. There you go. So now we have that, and then we can.
孤独ないわ.
Oh, that's actually quite a cool name. I like that. All right, then we need to double check it to see if it is true, because we need to double check that, otherwise it won't work. A little bit of you know, a little bit of Google Translation, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and then you see like, oh no, it's word. Yes, I know, because we need to double check if the word is correct. We need to go the lonely rock. There you go, the lonely rock, the lonely rock. All right, so it is kodokunoi idua.
孤独ないわ.
Yeah, kodokunai wa. All right, there you go. So what we're gonna do now is we're then gonna take a screenshot from only this, and then we're gonna be copying it. Yes. So now we copied it, and now we can paste it. So we're gonna paste it like so. Paste, and then we're gonna be save as one, and you can already see like, oh yes, we can save it. All right, well, that's all cool and stuff, but we need to move it up there, like so. And then we can even, I believe, such a thing? Yes. Such a thing needs to be done. And then we need to now lower it down so that it is actually visible on the title screen of the book. So we don't need to have it like big, but we need to make sure that it is visible on the book. So I want that to be like here, like so, and then I need to make sure that it is correctly placed. So I need to like so. All right, looks lovely. Well, it is ugly, I know, it's ugly as hell, but it will be fixed soon, so don't you worry. Now we need to actually add that into yes, we need to add that into that. Alright, now we need to make sure that we have this group which has these two and then the rest not, so we need to move this out. Oh, we need to move these two out of there. We need to move these two out of there because these are not necessary. These are necessary to. No, this one needs to be there, and this one needs to be then not there. This one needs to be there. Yes. All right. Awesome. So we have now this title that we have here, and we need to actually add that in. We need to add that in so that we now know how to draw it. So we already have the text there, but we need to make sure that that's true. We're gonna make sure that this is lovely readable, so that we can see how we can do it. All right, cool. So again, I believe that is how it works. No, it is not. That is not how you write it. Damn it. I need to be getting a little bit here. Alright. So how does this writing works? Let's see. We have an F. Well, that is definitely not visible here, so we need to add that in. It is it's like this, then go down. Sometimes, this doesn't work, so that's why I'm always keeping the original somewhere behind me. So this, and this, and that. Then we need to go for, what is this? It is a very spooky line upwards, and some vinky one. And then we're gonna go down again. And then this one is gonna be like so. And then 1, and then 2. I need to remove this. 1 and then 2. This needs to be a little bit more like that. And then we need to connect it with another one that goes down like that. Yes. Alright, this one is actually quite easily. It is J, and then we need to put a T, and then we need to make a T from it, and then we need to put another pod there, and then we need to make a stripe like so, and then we need to make it downwards, put this there, we need to move this, not like so, not like so, move, 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 we need to put it right there, yes, thank you, deselect please, alright, and then we need to put this, like so, right, yeah, like so. This needs to be a little bit more lower. It's quite cool to see how, you need to write. Although, I'm not the perfect person for this. Alright, then we have a stripe with another stripe, and then with how? Oh, other way around. Then a whoosh, and then that whoosh needs to be going like so. So we're missing one letter, which is the with such a thing, and then downwards, then upward, downwards there, and then connected it with a cube. Alright. Like so. So now we need to move these, and now we need to move this into, now we need to move this into a better place, because, it needs to be visible, so. Do we want to change it around like so? Probably yes. But is that gonna be... not really. The only downside is actually if we made it a little bit more tinier, we could actually, we could. Nope. I don't know if it is possible, but let's see if we can do it. Put this there, and then select the whole damn thing. Select the whole damn thing, and then make it scale it down a little bit, like so. And then press it. Well, that looks still readable-ish. The only one that is not readable is the first one. Alright, fine. We need to add that one. So we're gonna do it again. And then one down, one down, one down. And then this one needs to be long, this one needs to be like that, and then get it down like that. Alright. That is how it works. Yes, but this one needs to be a little more closer to the other one. So now we have actually made it fully readable, which is nice. Alright, now that we've done that, we can now erase the rest of the problem that we had, which is, I don't know if there is any. Alright, so we have now a cool book, which is good. Look at this. So we're going to be lowering this bad boy, and we can see where the hand is. Alright, so the only thing that we want from this drawing is the hand, because the hand placement is actually quite good. I want that one because, you know, the rest is still a little bit more tricky, but I want that hand because that hand looks actually quite decent. Alright. Alright, so now we have the hand here, so we're going to be using that. So we're going to be using this hand, and then we can already say like, yeah, if we place it like this, we can put this right here, and then we can put right here, we could place an image, which we're going to be drawing anyway. So if we draw here the image of, you know, the lonely rock, so there's like one rock, like so. And then, you know, put this, put like so. So this is the lonely rock. So this is the lonely rock that we want. So if we have like the lonely rock, this is actually like what the image will look like. Whatever, you know, it's like a fruit, and then, you know, you can put this like so, and whatever we want, we can put it on, like, you know, a guy or whatever. But this is what we want. All right. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be now putting this into perspective. I believe a lot of this has been already fixed, but I don't know for sure. But I'm going to be using this again, and then, you know, use this refined sketch to get better at certain parts. For instance, there you go. Much better. So this part needs to be done, that part needs to be done. Like that. That should work. Alright. So, what now? We need to get the original torso there, so that we can actually add that part where we need to be going. So we need to now add this part right here. This part right here we can still add. Now we need to get the book up and running. So we have this book, which is like this. Oh, which is like that. So this is like this is like the second sketch, so that we now know how to get the book properly. We can even put like something like, you know, a note on it or whatever. Depends on what we want with it, but I don't think we wanted to go for notes. I think I want to just go for the book. So so there you go. And now we can put this back in there. And now I need to remove the torso so that I can see stuff. Thank you. Let's see what it was. Ah, that was that. That was it. Alright. Yes, that was just this. Alright, so we now have actually completed the whole damn thing, which is actually quite good. Because now we can see that this is actually the same as the other one before. Well, we have not completed here fully, because we are forgetting that. Alright, lovely. So now we actually have done this, and now we can see that, well, you know, if we put this aside, we can now see like where things are. Now we need to actually take a look again and do another piece of art just to get more references down, because we need to get references a lot. Because we now need to there you go, that is what we need. The only downside is that we don't need that, because we already have the part here. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we have done that. We have now put this on the shoulder part, which we didn't do. We need to put it on the shoulder part, which is right here. And now we actually successfully done it, right? We did make the thing that we want. We did make the shoulder button. Yes, we did, but now we need to look at how this looks. I'm gonna be taking a look at this. I have a feeling here that I missed something. Let me put this part right here. Alright, cool, looking good. Now that we made the drawing happen, I believe now we did actually the full drawing, which means that we don't need this, and now we have this, yes. Lovely. Now we need to actually make this thing again to create better outlines, because you know that's the thing that we need to do anyway. But we already got a lot of things done now, so that's actually quite good. Looks like I still forgot something here, which is this part right here, this part right here, and then this part right here. Alright, cool. So we're gonna save this bad boy up, because you know it's already a long take from where we were before. I must say actually we're improving it from time to time. We improve actually quite good. So now we have this. This is not fully clean, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So the first things first we need to do is get this thing fully clean. So we need. What do we need to be fully cleaning here? Let's see. I knew I was drawing this way too sharp. I knew that I was drawing this way too sharp. I knew it. Alright. So I need to redraw this again because of all the shenanigans that happened here. But the good news is that we're actually quite far here. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're close to the finish line. We now finally fixed the book that we want that we created. We fixed the book. We fixed the book page. Technically, the book needs to be a little bit more on this side, a little bit more heavy on that side, but it's a wide book. It's not a tall book. It's a wide book. So technically, I could draw here the line, and then here a tinier line, so that now it works. Yeah, there you go. So we want this. So the main idea here is that we're actually working towards, the final project, or the final product. And the more we do this, the more we do here, the better the outline, the better the looks it's gonna be in the end result. Which is already a real hard thing to do. I must say I'm actually quite impressed how far we actually got it from point A to point B. I mean, it was already a hard thing to do anyway. And looking by the things that we did, whew, it's a very hard thing to do. Especially the drawing. If you saw what we had for a head, it was like, yes, let's see what kind of head we had before. Well, we can always see what kind of head we had before because we can just look it up. That was the head before, yeah. That's ugly. As you can see here in the picture, yeah. We went from, let me put this out. We went from this, to, don't get me wrong, to this, to now to this. So we're going to be working here. So the last two might be not a lot of difference, but there are some, correction errors that needed to be done. So yeah, I'm very happy how far we got and how far we already am. Let's see. 40 minutes in? Oh well, I think I can be able even to finish the outline so that we can, tomorrow I will be working on the coloring of it and, live stream Brick Brostone, of course, because, that's always great. And then I will be representing you with the final product on Monday maybe already. Damn. That goes fast. Especially if you don't have a lot of time. Oh wait, Monday I cannot work on it. Because then I have work myself. Well, I could work on it, but then it would be taking a lot more time. Which, it's not bad. The work is great, but it does makes me a little bit tired. Because it is a lot more thinking to do with travel. So yeah. All of this, it's all important. I mean, it is important. It's just, a lot of work with it. Alright. Now I did it right. Yeah. Now I need to get the hand right here. I'm just casually moving it around. And I must say, I did actually do a pretty good job upon the hand, even though, it is a very hard thing to make. Hands is like one of those things that I'm not very comfortable with to draw because of all I need to draw them smaller than my own hands. But I have small hands, but they need to be a little bit more longer and more clean in that case. Right. That is how you do it. Hmm. There you go. Don't need to have like a knack in it. We don't need to have like a very fragile elbow. That's all right. Next thing we need to get money. I mean, we're taking our time here. It's not like the time is gonna go fast here, but we just need to take our time to perfect it. Otherwise, it is gonna be a big no-no in most cases. I mean, it's all about getting this thing properly drawn, and well, I'm happy upon the result already. How far I got with it, what I learned from it. It's already like holy hell. It's a lot of learning. It's like what? The third time I draw an anime go? Yeah, probably third time. They always say third time is a charm, but I would say like yeah, it might be the charm for you, but for me it is like life lessons. It's like oh my god, the world did not die. Thank God. So yeah, I mean there has been a lot of work here with this thing, and I'm very happy how far I got with it. How far we already got from point A to point B, and I must say, my sketches are always lovely to look at. It's like looking at a horror movie while you're trying to come up with things, and then it turns from a horror. This is the thing that happens. So we have like this, we have this, and then oh wait. Oh, what's happening here? I need to lower down here things because I need to not color this. So we got here we got the crystal, which we need to connect, which both things need to be connected to. So I need to get this thing up and running properly. So we need to have here the crystal, connection 1, connection 2, and then the other part that needs to be right over here, going into the abyss. Yes. Alright. Then we have this part right here. Which has like this, and then right here we have that. Alright. So now we can add the crystal part right here. Place down here. We can add that part. We can add this part in there. And the main idea here is that we're just doing our job here, which is casually, creating the drawing that we want. We're going to be taking some time here to finish it, and after this I will call it. I will call it a day, definitely. So now I'm going to be going here, here. Add that lovely thing right here, which has these 2 buttons, right? And then we gonna go here with that, and then another one right here. Which is going like that, and then going like so. going downwards. Alright. We can already see where the shading needs to be and where it not needs to be, so, you know, it's very handy dandy that we already discovered where everything needs to go. But yeah, I'm very happy upon the result already, how I got from point A to point B. Even though, you know, it might not look like a lot of things, but yeah, this is clearly something that is very hard for you guys if you ever try to draw, but this is a really hard thing to do, because I can do a lot of things, but drawing people? Oh, I never put a focus on that. It's like, what? I need to make sure. No. Yeah, it's a thing that I never pay attention to. Which creates these nightmarish horrors that are really, 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 really cool but to look at, but you know. Which is great, but not if you want to, you know, do a lot of things. For instance, want to draw some fashion. I don't know, drawing fashion. Yes, please do it. All this stuff needs to be done. All these references need to be all fixed and stuff. Looks like I forgot that part. Well, I can fix that by just putting this on. I can see exactly where I need to draw. So here you need to go. I need to draw here one, I need to draw here one, and I need to go here. Like that, and I can put it out. And now I can just see where I need to draw again. How nice. I really like this effect. Being able to draw, switch between the layers so that you know, fix everything. Alright. So, for all you didn't know, I actually normally I draw monstrosities if it wasn't already lovely. So yeah, dragons, man, or you know, just casual stuff like big giant spiders would do with tentacle arms, or whatever. Those things are fun to draw, but it is a little bit more different and a little more difficult for my opinion. For my taste, because it's like I draw this just purely because I want to see how the girls look in the story. Like, yeah, I portray them as like this is like my image of them, so therefore I give the viewer already a point of view of how I look at how I see them, and that's actually gonna be like I want to make like a big giant full poster of it. A book cover of it, so that you already expect them to look like this from the start, so you know now what is going to be happening. It's going to be happening, but you know now the main idea. So if you have like something like Star Wars posters, like something like that, and then produce that into this kind of theme, that I want to create such a poster that includes all the villains, includes all the people into it, and before I can do that, I need to have a clear view of how the people look like and what their general looks are. Of course, it's a thing that I need to realize, so therefore I also need to learn how to draw them instead of not knowing how to draw them at all. So that I have a clear view upon how they look and how they act, and then everything else way better for me, way better for the viewer, way better for everybody else in the who likes to read the whole story. So now we can look at this already, and we can see already that we have actually a lot of things done already. And you can already see that this is actually quite looking nicely. And we can see that the hands are more sharper, I think. This hand looks weird, but yeah, I'm gonna be fixing that. So, both hands look equally correct. Size. because technically that's a way to hold a book, right? You hold it like that. You let it rest on your arms, so you have these two. You have them buckled up, and then you can have these two on the cover end of it and hold it against your chest. Yeah, that's a thing that can. It's a possible holding. All right, cool. I know it might look a little bit strange, but yeah. Alright, so now I need to get this done, like so. There you go. Alright, so now we have actually done the proper. There you go. Now we have the full thing. Now we can go back into that one. We can go upwards, and then we only need to do the face, and then we're done for today. How lovely! 5 minutes. That's doable. That is doable indeed. Once the amount of once the color is gonna pull in, things are gonna be looking way better than this. As you can see, it's very hard to draw lines properly with a steady hand. That's why I'm always trying to do